patron of this conference is our Honorable Health Minister. 3 months ago, he gave us a mandate: organize a conference that is useful to our medical students, organize a conference that has a wide reach and a deep impact, and organize a conference that has multiple sessions in all the major medical specialties. Due to his constant guidance and nudging, we were able to cover much ground in a short span of time. Covering much ground in a short time, what else can you expect when a marathon runner is a chief patron of your conference? நமது மருத்துவத்துறை அமைச்சர் திரு மா சுப்பிரமணியன் அவர்களை பலர் அன்போடு மாரத்தான் சுப்பிரமணியன் என்று அழைப்பர். முதல்வர் அவரிடத்தில் எந்த துறையை கொடுத்தாலும் அந்த துறையை குறையில்லாமல் பார்த்துக் கொள்பவர்தான் திரு மா சுப்பிரமணியன். முதல்வர் அவரிடத்தில் சென்னை மாநகராட்சியை ஒப்படைத்தார். பாலடைந்த பூங்காக்களை பொலிவடைந்த பூங்காக்களாக மாற்றினார். முதல்வர் அவரிடத்தில் மருத்துவத்துறையை ஒப்படைத்தார். நலிவடைந்த மருத்துவமனைகளை நவீனமான மருத்துவமனைகளாக மாற்றினார். இப்படி எதை கொடுத்தாலும் அதை மாற்றம்தான் செய்கிறார். அதனால் அவர் வெறும் மாரத்தான் சுப்பிரமணியன் அல்ல, எதை கொடுத்தாலும் அதை மாற்றத்தான் சுப்பிரமணியன். This is the Kalaignar Centenary International Conference on the Future of Medicine. This is the 100th year of Kalaignar. The number 100 has a special significance. You all know that our Honorable Health Minister is a health and fitness expert. He often endorses and always practices this. If you exercise regularly 3 days a week, that is 100 days in a year, you can keep your average blood glucose less than 100, your average heart rate less than 100, your mean blood pressure less than 100, and the number of years you will live will be more than 100. This is the take-home message in this conference on the future of medicine, commemorating the 100 years of Kalaignar. 100 years ago, there was no cure for tuberculosis. But today, we have a cure for tuberculosis. 100 years ago, there was no vaccine for pneumococcal pneumonia. Today, we have a vaccine for not just pneumococcal pneumonia, but for over 27 vaccine-preventable diseases. 100 years ago, there were no antibiotics to treat common bacterial infections. Today, we have a choice of over 200 antibiotics to treat most bacterial infections. We know what has happened in the last 100 years, but we want to know what will happen in the next 100 years. Can we transplant islet cells and find a cure for diabetes? Can we implant a biochip in the human brain to expand the capabilities of human memory? Can we 3D print human organs to reverse the process of aging? The possibilities are truly fascinating, and the opportunities are limitless. In the next 3 days of this conference, you're going to hear and watch and learn more about these possibilities and opportunities, so that the students who are here to participate in this conference today on the future of medicine will tomorrow be the ones to create the future of medicine. Our great Sushruta discovered the techniques of plastic surgery much before the rest of the world did. Our ancient physicians discovered the antiseptic properties of turmeric much before the rest of the world knew. Today, we have eminent professors from the United States of America like Dr. Alan Wolf and Dr. David Whitcomb. Your scientists in America made discovery of the structure of DNA in the year 1951. But even before you made discovery of the DNA, the spirit of discovery was already in our DNA. We are a civilization that practiced scientific medicine much before the rest of the world. Continuing our tradition of scientific discovery, our young medical students did some fascinating and futuristic research in the run-up to this conference. A total of 625 research abstracts were received from students of colleges affiliated to the Tamil Nadu Dr. MGR Medical University. And of these, 21 research abstracts have been selected, and today our Honorable Health Minister will be presenting the prizes to the prize winners of this research abstract competition.